Hello everybody, welcome back to Dialar's Twi'lek Tactics. This is going to be another Eternal Evolution video. This is kind of going to be a day 2 beginner's guide type video, since I have now completed everything I could complete on day 2 on my free-to-play account. If you are deciding to pick this game up, I thought I'd talk about, where you should be after day 2. Given that you've done everything possible that you could have done to max out your progression, and I'd say I haven't been recording how much time it's been taking me, but it's looking like I've probably put about whoa, excuse me, 6 hours ish, 3 hours each day into this game, into my free-to-play account, and I've basically just maxed out what I can. I can't really progress any further. So as you see, or as you can, I guess I'll just tell you, all of my command modules in my base are done. Like, I have access to everything in here now. Divine prototypes, everything. In my perimeter, I have access to everything except for Twilight Lands, which isn't even open now, but I'd have to clear stage 8. All of stage 8, but I've got access to my prototypes, gear, Sincero Marsh, and we'll just show you. I have cleared up to and including stage 4 of Disa Caves. I got a cough again. Only when I start talking. Only cleared up to basically just stage 1 of Terradome, which is where you get your prototypes, but this just unlocked, so that's probably normal. And then Sincero Marsh cleared up to and including stage 3, which unlocks your purple level commanders. So, and Rise of Heroes, this I do have access to this now, but my team really is only powerful enough to, or my 2 teams, since this requires 2 teams, is only really powerful enough to do maybe stage 1 and 2. But I do have access to some rewards from the raffle shop because I can max out my attempt tickets. So I got access to that after day 2. Also Ancient Altar, which I ran all 5 attempts on, and that gives you your 4-piece set gear. Basically the better pieces. I don't want to say the best pieces of gear in the game yet, but it did give me access to some Gluttony sets, which is one of the higher end DPS sets, and the Abundant set, I do believe, which is the heal set, the 4-piece heal set. As well, you get access to, some advanced tickets for summons and whatnot. So that is where I made it to on here in day 2 arena. Galactic Arena is not open to me yet. Regular Arena, I've only made it up to 1279, but I did a bunch of my attempts before I did another big push of progression on my account. So, story mode, I've made it up to stage 8 in the story campaign, story instance challenge, I guess is what it's technically called. And you can't see that because my big block is overlooking me. So I've made it up to stage 8. As you see, nothing is unlocked, so this account, I haven't spent a penny on it. I did buy this, since this gives you limited tickets, and this is for crystals. And I only have 3,600 crystals left, because every time I got a big, huge chunk of crystals, I used it on the on this right here, the basic summons. And if we look at my exchange, I've already bought 1 copy of my tank. I can't remember her name. Diona, something like that. So that was 120 plus 77 pulls. No, that's not right. What is it? 10 gives you 10. So I've done 7 pulls, and then you could do the calculation, but that shows you kind of how much basic pulls I've been able to do in the last 2 days. To get me, we're going to talk about heroes lastly. So day 2, I've already got a mythic character. I guess red is considered mythic. Artis. I got a mythic character, and these ones, what's yellow called? Legendary? No, epic. Okay, yellow's epic. So I got one legendary, and as you see, a few epics, or a handful of epics. And then for purples, what did I get? Did I pull anybody interesting? I think I pulled this guy this morning, and one copy, since he's, no, I did not pull one copy because I need one more copy to take him to yellow. Who else did I pull? I think I pulled this guy yesterday, but I haven't really used him. Although I can use him in, or I did use him in the altar, and I can use him in the mythic or epic or mythic campaign. But the people that I've focused on, the people that are in my main group, is artists, which is like I said in my first video, is a DPS / tank. But you can use him as just a tank on a team. Omar, he's your AoE dealer. My healer, I still only have the one healer, although I have 30 shards of Serena, I'm still learning these names. Who is, tied, I'd say, tied with being the best healer in the game. My tank, my one tank, she is a true tank. Got her up to yellow. I really like this guy, Randall. So he's an assassin. He'll move around the field, knifing people in the back. Bailey is considered probably the best character in the game, definitely the best assassin in the game. But he's a paywall character. Like, you're gonna have to spend a whole bunch of money to get Bailey. So Randall, even on my pay to win account, Randall, I got him to Immortal +1. No, Immortal 2, I guess it's called, and he does a butt ton of damage. So I do like Randall, and I unlocked him. Obviously, I got him to Epic 1, so I've gotten a couple of his pulls. I really do like him. He's a character I would recommend you go for at the beginning of the game. And then Taylor, who you're definitely going to want. He's going to be used everywhere. So I got obviously 2 copies of him just through pulls, just through basic and advanced pulls. He's another character that I would recommend you go for, even up to where I am in my pay-to-win account. This guy, he's kind of trash, but he will fill in at the beginning game. This guy, he works well with the one commander that does AoE, so I pair him with Omar and my true tank. This guy summons a copy. I think he's a summoner. It says he's a hunter, but he actually summons a copy of himself. So after 2 days, I've gotten up to this point, but where I cap out on is gear, because I can only do so much. I can only gather so much gear. You only get so many attempts in decent caves. I do believe I did 3 + 5, so I did 8 of these, and now my characters are basically just capped where they are on gear. I can't really progress their gear anymore. I did buy 5 refreshes of my stamina. As you see, I cannot buy anymore. 4 crystals, not money. I gained 2 somewhere else, but I'm not going to spend that. I'll leave that till tomorrow. But I am basically limited by gear. If we look in my bags at my equipment. So I am no longer keeping any blue gear, and I'm almost at the point after 2 days of saying I can basically use my purple gear for fodder. For fodder to upgrade my epic gear. Is this... I think, yeah, yellow is epic. Okay, red is legendary. All right, so then I don't know what this would be called. Rare, I guess. So after 2 days, you should be able to not use any of the blue gear and almost be at the point where you can use your purple gear as fodder for your legendary or your yellow gear. And as you see, I got some gluttony from Altar. Is it called Abundant? Yes, Abundant. This is the 4-piece heal set. So I've gotten these, but I have 0 upgrade tokens left to spend on them to upgrade this further. Nor can these aren't really that good. Like, this is, it's got resistance, which is only really good in arena. Yeah, I've pretty much got all my gear allocated across my heroes as well as I can, as optimized as I can. These want to upgrade. See, there's red dots. I could hit equip all, and it would equip different things on here, but it's going to equip... It's just going to equip it with something that has a higher attack number. So basically, it's just going to grab something like this, right? This gluttonous thing. But I don't really want gluttony. The gluttony set isn't great on artists to begin with, and I also don't want to just lose this gear in the shuffle on random characters. So I would much rather keep this purple gear on them, and these purple gears suck. They only have a main stat and one substat. Whereas these yellow gears have 2 substats and 1 main stat. And those stats go higher. Or the main stat goes higher. And it can upgrade further. The yellow can upgrade to +8, whereas purple can only upgrade to +4. So I don't want to upgrade these. Red buttons, people are going to see the red buttons and they're going to want to clicky. But that is not good in any mobile game. That's a trap. That's a way to to limit your progression. You really got to be mindful, especially with gear, what gear is on what character, and make sure it synergizes well. So as you see, like my characters, they will have all purple gear at least after day 2 of progression. And some of them also have maxed out pieces of legendary gear that is good for them. Crit rate, this is a 1/2 of a crit rate set, but it had some crit damage in it, so I figured it'd be okay on Omar for now. My healer is nicely decked out in some nice healing gear, 2 HP sets. And this isn't ideal because it's got attack. This one's not ideal because it's defense, but this one's nice. It's got 18% HP, attack, defense, and then HP. So I do believe I'm seeing around. I think your weapon, your chest, and your legs, no matter what, are always going to have HP, defense, and attack. It seems that way. I haven't seen a chest piece that does not have defense. Nope. It's looking like it all has defense. So like many other games, you got your... like if I think of Galaxy Heroes, which had 6 gear pieces, on the left side, the gear pieces, no matter what, it was all the same. Or there was 3 pieces that had all the same stats that never changed, aka attack, HP, and defense. And then your hands, your head, and your boots are the ones that you really got to search for proper stats on their main stat. So I'm done. 6 hours in, day 2. I'm at 112,000 power. I'm at Story Instance Challenge 8. I do believe on the Soul Mine, I'm up to like 83-ish. I could probably push a little bit more, but I don't have to. I'd rather just wait till tomorrow when I upgrade my account some more, and then I'll push even farther. And that's basically what you guys want to do. You want to do all your dailies, upgrade your characters, and then push as far into Soul Mine as you can, as far into the story mode as you can, and then upgrade further, and then repeat, rinse, repeat, right? All the time. Make sure that you do your decent caves, your Terror Dome, and your Sincero March. It doesn't cost you anything to challenge the next highest level, or the highest, like right now my 3 attempts are done, but I can challenge this one right now. In fact, what are we at? 13 minutes. Let's do that right now so you can see. No, look at the disparage. I'm 81k versus his 109. Now you can punch up. Really, this commander is only good with her, so I'm probably gonna want to switch to like this guy. And each commander works with certain characters. This one works with AoE characters, whereas this one works with Taylor here gets a +1 since he's on the field, but it works with characters like Atlas or Artis, and you could go in, I don't know exactly who, but you want to pick your purples because they have the best stats for your teams. But I think this guy is probably best for this team. I got my 1 prototype equipped right there. As you see, these stats of my prototype are also given to my team. Plus, when the HP of an allied energy hunter assassin, and I do got an assassin and a vanguard, and lots of energy, and a hunter, is higher than 90% the user's crit rate. So they have crit rate when they're at above 90%, although that's not going to be very long in this fight. This fight requires melee characters. So I do have my healer, which is going to stand outside and just do healer things. Healers aren't going to do much damage anyway. And if they're outside of this blue circle, they're basically doing no damage. So Artis, my tank, and my rogue, Randall, are going to roll in there. My hunter is going to be at range, but you're going to play your hunter on manual. You'll find everybody who covers this game recommend that. Let's just roll in. So he's saying that I should be 87k before challenging, but we're going to give it a try and see if after 2 days of progression and building, if I can't challenge this. So here we go. We're basically going to let them pew 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 until Taylor, sorry, my Tiger Man. His ultimate comes up, and then I'm going to manually play his ultimate. So what his ultimate does is he jumps around the field. As you'll see, there we go. Okay. So I'm going to position him right here away from the other characters because then he's going to miss the frontal cone damage this boss is going to do. So he usually targets my tanks and Artis. See, there we go. So right now Artis is going to take the hit. Boom. He's the only one that took that hit. The healer stands outside here doing healing things. Let's put this on. As you see, Taylor is the one doing all my damage. But they are all three of my damage dealers are fairly close. And we're actually doing quite well. So I'm not going to use Taylor's ultimate because once we hit this line, the boss is going to do his special ability. And he's basically going to Hulk thunderclap me back to the back of the room, and then he's going to put these bombs down that we got to kill. Okay, so I'm going to pick Taylor. I'm going to put him right up front in the middle of the room so that he can go after these bombs. My assassin, my rogue Randall, he can also get out of these chains. Like as you see, my healer down here is in chains, and he can he'll go to the back of the room and pick the back bomb to kill. And we're going to clear these bombs with plenty of time left. And now, since Artis and my tank are there, I'm going to move Taylor, sorry, Tiger Man. I'm going to move him right over here. Just to keep him away from this frontal cone, which you see coming up right now. And look at that, easily done. So, oh yes, no, $9 to get this assassin. I am not going to do that because this is my free-to-play account, so sorry. So what did I get? I did get an artifact. So when a allied reassemble hero, which a reassemble hero is basically a tank, casts an energy skill, the user's defense will increase by 24%. So this artifact is going to pair really well with my tank. So now I have to go to my arena team, and I have to put that on my tank, or on my team. So defense, see the red dot, and then boom, assign that, which makes my team a little bit stronger. And then we're also going to go into the prototype at the base, the prototype module, command module, and we're going to upgrade this puppy up to level 9. Increase those stats, which are going to go across this, so which are going to be applied to my team. So now, as you see, I'm going to have 2 artifacts applied. This one's going to give me 2,600 health, 60 attack, and 24 defense to every character across my team. And then it's going to apply a special ability for my tank characters. So we're going to end the video right now. So this is Eternal Evolution. This is the new game I'm going to be covering. This video is specifically going to be for free-to-play players, where you should be after 2 days of progression. Everything, all the game modes are now open to play. All of the base modules that you see on the screen right now are open and accessible. Every piece of content is now pretty much available for you to play after just 2 days of play, not spending any money. Now, there are stuff that I'm missing, like my Galactic Arena is not open until I clear stage 828. That gives opens up another shop for you to buy character shards, an SSS character, and stuff. And then Twilight Lands, I do have to complete stage 8, but even on my my pay to win account, this is not open yet. So everything in the game is now open to me after 2 days. Just have fun. So we're going to wrap it up right there. If you have any comments, put them down in the comment section. Any questions, put them down there. Safe word of the day is penguin. Put that in the comments. And can't wait to come up with some more videos for you guys covering eternal evolution. All right. Cheers, everybody. Catch you in the next one. Peace. Bye-bye.